Let's get these memes going. So we are doing normal mode. We are also doing with no sound. So 3, 2, 1, memes. I'm gonna lower it on my end a little bit. There we go. I don't have to worry about the sound at all in like a couple minutes. Now it has been a little while. I'm probably gonna have to use the first chapter to remember how to play the game. Also, I'm not too familiar with like how street vendors are like set themselves up, but my man here is in the road. He is standing in the road with his cart on the curb. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea. Yeah, thanks for the good luck, Firefly.
The savages are out tonight, kid. Be careful.
And that was a strange. That's not the normal sound it's supposed to make, but Showtime with the raid. Thank you very much, dude. What's up, Deep Fellow Gamer? How you doing? Welcome on in, guys. How was Final Fantasy VII? And to anyone who doesn't know who I am, hello, my name is Reclesis, and today we were doing some Nox practice for Questing for Glory. We managed to finish a couple runs within our estimate, and now we're just memeing. I'm doing all right. And Nick Pomeranda's a billion numbers. Thank you for the follow. You PB'd, nice, but save for Sephiroth, Cuck Tifa, damn. For anyone who hasn't seen this game before, we're playing it like as if we've never played it before. I've beaten this game a couple times. The first time you play through this game, right now everything's normal, but at a certain point, something happens that makes the game experience very, very, very bad, in my opinion.
What the hell, man?
You'll see it in just a second.
You stupid or very stupid? Muévase!
So the main character, Dane, just indicated to them that he's deaf. And Square Enix thought it was a great idea that because the main character is deaf, you should get no sound. The game from this point until the end will have no sound. I'm sorry, it'll have a little bit of sound effects, but it'll sound like it's underwater. Ah, you dickhole. Oh yeah, and the any percent is like an hour and a half. Dane, come on. Dane. He sometimes doesn't like. Sometimes you can hold the direction in the run button, and Dane will immediately start running. Other times the game will just be like, "What? What inputs? You're not doing anything at all." They should have kept the same models as the movie scenes, right? How you doing, Shout? Also, we're gonna interrupt these guys watching Options, the movie. Why was it slow-mo for so goddamn long? Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, we're doing Blessed Silence, which essentially has no cutscene skip. Any percent has cutscene skip. Any percent also has the option of sound. This has no option. This has... You have to beat the game to unlock the only new game plus feature, which is audio. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, this is square. And you know what's funny? Cutscenes are gonna take over for the rest of this chapter. Right there is the last input I have to do for chapter 1. So enjoy 10 minutes of cutscenes with no sound. And Square thought this was a good idea. Now, they do mention later that Dane does know sign language. He knows how to lip read. But I cannot fathom the reason why they didn't give subtitles to any of the sign language that we're about to see, or B, put any subtitles for when Dane is looking at someone reading lips. Like right here would be totally fine to have no sound, but the moment Man Bun here gets Dane's attention, it should start having subtitles because Dane is looking at him. He's reading his lips. There should be context to what is being said because Dane understands what he's saying. Also, this is Man Bun. He is a run ender. Yes. Man Bun is a much better name for him than what his actual name is. And in Blessed Silence, aka the first time you play the game, you never learn his name. The only names you learn through text alone, like through the visual medium alone, are Dane and Tay. Everyone else, I think maybe you get Lala's name. So we gotta come up with like some nicknames for people. Weirdly enough, there isn't one for Isaac, and I know his name is never like shown. Yeah, Man Bun is a boss later in the game, and he is a run killer. So as you can see here, Dane is involved in crime. You wouldn't think that looking at the dude, he's essentially this guy's enforcer. And this is Tay. The only other character in this game that actually uses sign language with Dane. Every other character in this game will talk at Dane, but never sign to him. And oh look, he got himself a bunch of sugar. Yeah, like right there should be some like subtitles to show the people like what that sign language means, because Dane understands it. Dane just... And I think that sign language was "thank you, my brother." I know the first one with the hand to the chin and coming out. That's "thank you." Also, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be losing time. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played, and one of the guys at the beginning got a couple punches on me. Super fancy apartments. This is a club that he's in. Like, he went through Club Moonrise to get to this building, so I think it's like on top. This is like a Sega CD game on steroids. This game came out in 2018. And to my understanding, it is considered the worst game of 2018. Ow. Oh, by the way, the scene that right there is Tay and Isaac. The scene before we're showing Isaac with a gun. I can tell you right now, he says the word homie like 4 times in rapid succession in that scene. Also, Dane seeing people struggling with a gun. Hi! You're gonna come to find out that there's nobody smart in this game. And Dane, like, I think that you can unlock the sound. Yeah. Like, they could have done this better if they subtitled when Dane's looking at someone and they're talking to him when he's reading the lips, subtitle it. I'll tell you right now though, adding in the audio and getting context for what's going on makes the story even weirder. Yeah, exactly. So I was showing him good old classic, like, creepy... Like, I consider these to be, like, ransom notes, but, that's like a creepy love letter is what he finds there. But, like, you remember in the old movies, you'd be like, it's like, in like cartoons and old movies, if someone gets kidnapped, they leave a ransom letter that has like cutouts of letters from magazines just like haphazardly glued to a piece of paper. Yeah, ransom note. Again, no context to what just happened there. Because you can't hear anything. So what made me want to start learning this? I decided that I was going to learn one objectively bad game a year. Last year it was Virtual Highlight. This year it's The Quiet Man. Next year is Countdown Vampires. It was going to be Bubsy 3D, but I bought the game, tried playing it, and it just trying to control it hurt my soul. Yep, Countdown Vampires. I'm pretty sure that's considered a bad game. If not, I'll have to replace it. I've got some bad games. Also, we might actually be saving time. Because they're split right after Dane looks at the note. It's like right when this scene goes to black. Hell yeah. Also, this section right here has you actually looking around a room for things. And this is the only section in the game that does this. And the things you need to find, like the controller will vibrate and you'll hear like a faint heartbeat sound. Also, that character right there is Lala. The actress for Lala is the same actress for a character named Lorraine. Lorraine is Dane's mother. Lala is Dane's love interest. So they are collectively known as Mom Wife. Yeah, most of the FMVs are cutscenes, and then it like switches, and you can tell when it's like the in-game stuff. Also, we're in a subway now. More fighting. Hi guys. Damn it. Bad use of focus. Also, what I just called that thing there, focus, it is like the actual mechanic of the, like the name of the mechanic that I'm using, where like it focuses like behind Dane, and I'm like attacking faster than they can move. Runners tend to call that the I win button, because you essentially win every fight with focus, except one. One specific boss fight requires you using different game mechanics, like in general. Every other fight, you essentially go into I win mode and you just pummel them to death. Although this scene just sucks. Like, alright, I don't have focus going into this fight, which is a little lame. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Also, you're gonna see an American flag on a subway train. I want you to tell me what's wrong with that flag. That's right. It has entirely too many stripes and entirely too many stars. I think the count is like 93 stars, and I can't remember the number of stripes, but I think there's additional 2 stripes. Like. Also, this is Dane's father and a police officer. We will be calling him Cop Dad. I swear I've seen that actor in something before. Cop Dad. Excuse me. All right, man. Enjoy your food. Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it, man. I should have refilled my water before starting this. Damn. I will do it once the next cutscene begins. Because after this cutscene, I'm going to get control of Dane for less than 2 seconds, and then it's going to be another cutscene. You just have to run right into a cutscene trigger, and that's the last input of Chapter 2. So you have to sit through this entire cutscene to get control of Dane for just a moment, and then you don't have control of Dane again. I was holding entirely too much to the right and ran the wrong direction at first. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some more water. I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Ugh. And this cutscene really should have been full live action rather than in game. There's no reason to have it not. And Dane's just like, yo, what's up? Check out this bird I found. So, again, the first time someone plays this game, there's absolutely no context for what's going on. Like, you don't even see the person that that they're talking about. You don't even see the game's like the character that the game is named after until the next chapter. So we're almost a half an hour in, and that's doing things quickly. Granted, like what I'm doing is it is a strategy to like, we call it pinballing, bouncing back and forth between enemies during focus mode, but like even a casual player shouldn't have too much of an issue getting through this game. At least semi-quick. Like, I'd say like a non-speedrunner would probably get it done in like 3 to 4 hours max. Especially if like, well then again, Isaac, Tay, and Manbun can be a problem if you don't know what you're doing. I barely know what I'm doing, and Isaac could still be a jerk. I've gotten a little bit better at my Tay fight. Manbun I haven't quite nailed down yet. But like my any percent run fight with Isaac, I'm not gonna say it was perfect, but it was damn near close to it. And I'm trying to remember what buttons I have to hit during that fight, because you have to take advantage of like the dodge mechanic in the game. I think it's either A and B or A and X. I don't remember. So mom wife going in for the handhold, and Dan's like, nah. He's like, nah, we can't have any of that lewd in this game, as you're gonna see in just a second. I forgot there's more talk, and then he's just like, she goes forward, and he's like, no. What is that? It's split at when the scene turns black here, which I think is after mom wife's face is shown. Denied hand holding. Denied. Alright, we need to figure... I want to know what town, what city this game takes place in. Still haven't quite figured that out. I probably have to, like, Google it. Also, I'm not big on, like, drinks, but when I see in movies, like, someone gets, like, a glass and it's, like, not even half full with the liquor, I'm like, why? Why not just put that in a smaller glass? again, the seeing Lala playing the piano, I will remind Dane of his mother. And again, same actress is playing both Dane's mom and Dane's love interest. Oh, I need to keep something in mind. I found a soft lock while I was doing runs of this game on Chapter 4. And I'm not exactly sure what triggers it, because I do remember doing runs where I've done exactly what I do and it continues. But it seems like if you go into an area at the absolute earliest chance that you can, the game just breaks. So I think I may have to like walk into that area instead of run. Maybe like run just in front of the trigger, then take like 2 walking steps to make sure the game doesn't soft lock on me. But it's done it to me consistently. Like I even loaded up Chapter 4 and tried it over and over again and got consistent soft locks. Oh no! It's No Chow. I forget his actual name. I think his actual name is like Marcello or something. Because I know like in the credits, I think they have the character's the actor's real name, but his character name is never mentioned. So it's just like this person as themselves. Also, fire alarm turning everything red seems kind of ridiculous. Oh no! They're taking Mom Wife. As much shit as I give for this game, I love this transition that's about to happen from FMV to game, like right here, where the jump into the next scene changes to the game. That should do it for him. Yep. We don't have focus for the Quiet Man fight though, which is a little problem, but we'll make it through it. Because this guy will block all normal attacks, you have to focus him. What I try to do is like try to get focus, use it in that first fight, and then try to get it again. But I just like used it too late. Also, when you get a character down like this, if you just constantly punch the air right next to them, you'll be able to get them back up. This should do it. I don't recall if that's any faster than my PV or not, but that seemed okay. Just okay, though. So Dane shows just how smart he is by grabbing the end of a cattle prod. Good job, Dane. And now flashbacks. This particular flashback happens entirely too often. Alright, go get him, Dane. You can catch up to them. Let's go. Parkour! Yeah, my fucking leg is itchy right now. Oh, come on. He must have been attacking as soon as I just hit focus. Shit. Oh, that kind of sucked. That was an objectively sucky fight. Whoop. And flip. Though we now get the hands down best cutscene in this entire game, where Dane does parkour using a bald man's head. Baldcore. I love that little motion he does with his hand, with his arms, like, no, dang it. You dickhole. There is a machete man here. Go into focus, dingus. That didn't feel good either. This chapter just did not feel good. Don't know if it's any better than my PB. It's been a while since I've done, like, I've only ever done 2 runs of this category, and the reason why, the reason why it doesn't say 1 of 3 or 2 of 3 or whatever for the attempts is because my first run was a casual playthrough where I knew about one of the strats that's used. Where the only thing I knew about was pinballing. And I was also just goofing around. But then I got a new computer and had to beat the game again. Because this game does not do cloud saves. Excuse me. So, moving over to a new computer and moving my Steam over to it, it didn't save the fact that I had beaten this game already. So I had to beat Blessed Silence again. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose just a little bit of time. I'm trying to recall how long this cutscene is because they do some talking, they do a little bit of sign language, and it's like a minute after the sign language and then another minute after with the Tay phone call. Also, Dana's signing to somebody he actively doesn't know sign language. Dana's an asshole. And for no reason, he decides to break Man Bun's window. That is Man Bun's car. What was, like, what's the point of that, Dane? Other than to just be a tool. Alright, I gotta get ready on that split button, because that telephone call is about to happen. We might actually save a little bit. Turn this box around. Ride's canceled. What's Dane doing? Cut. Hey, 9 seconds time save. I didn't think we were actually gonna get that. And that chapter just felt bad. Like, probably could have saved more time then. Yeet. Tried to pinball, but I guess they weren't close enough. Dick. Ah, come on. This is just bad. Yeah, the idea is to get like 2 swings on someone and then move 2 swings on another person, move 2 swings, and then like do the finish move. This way, when you come back, it only takes like 2 or 3 normal punches to take down those people. You get like softened up. Also, right here is where the soft block has been happening. So yeah, I chose to walk into that. Oh, there are more people behind you. I did not see them. I did. That was meh. That was just a straight meh fight. I know there's a good amount of time save on the next split, but I still want to try to get as much time save as possible. My Isaac fight on these splits was not the best. I don't recall it being the absolute worst either. Do I get more cutscene or do I have to move? I think I get more cutscene. Between, no. Alright. I was wrong. Oh my god, he's still alive. I don't remember that room. As weird as it sounds, I really don't remember that room. I thought it was going to go straight to this cutscene. Oh wait, no, I do remember that room now. Because I remember getting, like, running forward, getting stuck on a piece of scenery, and then making that my right. Also, Cop Dad talking to Isaac's boys. And past Cop Dad. And again, there's no context to this scene, but he is being an absolute douchebag in this scene. Cop Dad, like I said, there's no good people in this game. And I honestly have to say Cop Dad is the worst of like the characters as far as like his actual character. Like he blames everything that goes wrong on Dane. And it's just essentially because Dane's deaf. Like it's like it's all your he's there's so many scenes where he's like it's all your fault and all that stuff. About getting the flashbacks, and again, when you have context, it makes things worse. Alright, how am I facing? Okay, so this is another fight with Quiet Man. Also, all of these unattended candles, such a fire hazard, but it's okay because there's a fire extinguisher right next to them. And this is not creepy in the slightest. Not at all. God damn, my arm is itchy. I hear you with my blood. Huh? Makes no sense. Oh look, the Quiet Man. I don't think I have focus to start. Go into focus then. This is a terrible fight. This is really bad. That was a really bad Quiet Man fight. I do love this kick though, right through the door. Oh, okay. Also, right here, we get a fight with a character model we've never seen before, and it looks like he's blocking some of Dane's shots. So you think, oh look, a mini-boss. He just goes down just as easy as any other enemy. Also, we're back in the room where the option is the movie. There's supposed to be 3. I guess I took one of them out real fast. I guess Options the movie is just a really popular movie among Isaac's crew. I forget how long it takes to get to the Tay Freakout, so I'm not sure if we're going to be losing time or gaining time. I'm going to suspect that we're losing time, because that Quiet Man fight was god-awful. I do know that these cutscenes between now and the beginning of Chapter 5 are pretty long. So again, I won't be surprised if there's time loss here. I'm actually going to use this opportunity to go grab my phone so I can check some things, because I don't want to alt-tab the game, so I'll be right back. It's just in the other room. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I forget what they're talking about here. Alright, well, I guess I'd use this spot to say some random shit. But anyone who wasn't here earlier, I am going to be in Questing for Glory this coming week. I'm running Nox on Friday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing commentary for my friend Orion's run of Romancing Saga 2 Remastered tomorrow at, I believe it's 2:15 p.m. I gotta double check that. I did some Nox runs earlier in the stream. Got a couple finished within the estimate, so that's pretty good. I think I'm ready for the marathon. I want these cutscenes to be over already. That's the one great thing about any percent in this, is right when you do the last input of the chapter and the cutscenes begin, you can just skip to the next chapter. Like right now, I'd probably be in chapter 6, fighting the fight before Tay. With how much time you skip of cutscenes. Also, oh look, it's a mask, and I think you're in Tay's office. And It's also your mom's bloody dress. Gross. Or is that Lala's dress with blood on it? I'm pretty sure it's Lala's dress with blood on it. Also... Pretty sure right there probably lost me some followers. Okay, so this is Dane Slate freak out. Flashback to what happened. Dane gets a text. Tay freaks out. Then it's split. So again, like it's been when was this submitted? When did I submit this shit again? Quiet man. Blessed sounds normal. It's been a month since I've done this particular run. Actually, it's been a month since I've done any runs, because I think like a couple days after I submitted this, I also submitted Remumbled, which is this with sound, and 80%, which has cutscene skip. There's also hard versions of each of these categories. I might try those. I'm not too sure yet. But pretty much 3 punches in hard mode and you're screwed. I think 1 hit from like Isaac just kills you. And whenever you die in this game, it's like not really game over. You get sent to a screen of mom wife like looking at you, just staring at you for a few seconds, and then you get plopped back into the game right where you died. And every time you die, she just makes increasingly weirder faces at you. Howdy, Zane. How you doing? Welcome on the stream. I hope you're having a good night. Also, the sound of the phone on this motion just sounds like a cat purring into a microphone. Alright, so yeah, right here's the tape freak out. Yep, playing this with no sound. The way the game was meant to be played. Hey, okay. I thought we were going to be losing some time, but, he saved almost 33 seconds. What happened to any percent? I got the record for any percent. Hello. I could try to do any percent and lower that time, but I want to try to lower my Blessed Silence, and like specifically Blessed Silence just because my time in it is definitely, like, as you can see, I'm already saving 1:40. Like watching the bad acting. Yo, now you're just watching the bad acting with no sound. Oh, crap. That stinks. Right. Alright, we got focus for this guy, which is good because this guy's a big old butthole. Yeah, red vest and like red suit vest guys will tackle you to the ground, which just makes a super long animation play. I can't tell if red guy's still alive. Boom. That felt alright. Hello. Just take him out now. And kick into a gas canister, or a canister that shouldn't actually have gas in it. I forget what these things are actually called, but I remember watching Heppenwana say, like, play this and say that that's not how those things are. That's not how those things work. Okay, this room is not the RNG room. The next room is. What the fuck? You saw that, right? I went into that fight, popped my stuff, and nothing happened. Like, I used focus, ran at the guy, and nothing happened. Hey, this is not a great RNG room. Not the worst RNG room, but not a good one either. That room can have like 3 green shirt guys, like one yellow vest guy, 2 green shirt guys. It can have 2 green shirt guys and one yellow guy already knocked out. I think it can have two yellow vest guys and 1 green guy as well. This fight is balls. Yeah, homie. That's pretty much what that cutscene is. It's just Isaac saying homie like 5 times. Like. And the life-size gold statue of himself in his own place. Fucking hell. Alright, that made up for it. I didn't know he could just knock you across the room like that. That should get it. Yep. Alright, now I need to like punch him a little bit, dodge. Punch him a little bit, dodge, because I don't have any focus right now. Took him a moment to swing. But we got him. Punch him in the face. Alright, phase 2 of 3 down. There we go. Oh, come on. Should I focus already? I think that has him? Or not. Okay, there we go. That was a pretty good Isaac. Not perfect, but pretty good. Well, like... phase 3 had a rough time getting him into damage, like where I could damage him. And in phase 1 he just uppercutted me, but the rest of it went like really good. Right out that window. Just boom. I definitely think we're getting a gold on this one because of that. Did have a little bit of trouble with the regular guys though. And I'm not I think that's just the game being, you know, the game. Excuse me. I felt that coming for a few seconds. I still don't understand how Isaac's alive after that. Boom! Also, I've said this in other runs, but Dade does come across a few of Isaac's gang members here. How funny would it have been if you actually had to fight them, like, rather than just having a cutscene play out while holding Lala? Oh man. Also, I don't quite understand like why Lala was there. Like if you know the story, the Quiet Man, aka Cop Dad, is the one who kidnaps Lala. Why is he bringing her to Isaac's place? It dawned on me that this game was made in the very same people who originally made Prey 2006. Oh, Human Head? Because it's definitely not Square. Square's definitely still around. Like, unless there's another studio that I'm forgetting. Ah, okay, yeah, Human Head. I think this game was like the nail in their coffin. I don't know how Prey 06. If I don't remember if that's good or not. I don't think I've played either of the Prey games. Bethesda gave them jobs recently. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe we'll get a game with like acting that's also super buggy, like live action. Like how this is. Because Bethesda games tend to be pretty buggy when they first come out. They're still buggy. Prey 06 is basically Doom 3 with a Native American protagonist versus aliens. Okay. Like, I remember seeing advertisements for it, but never played it. Oh, there's a lot of games that I haven't played. Like, I think I only have played like 30% of my Steam library. when I got this computer, I installed some games with the thought of, hey, I'll play these games casually, and because they're on my desktop, I'll see that they're there. And I'm like, oh, I'll play them casually. Nope. I've been just speedrunning. Like I installed Alyssa, Fuga, Medleys of Steel, Saga Scarlet Grace. There's one other one, but I can't remember off the top of my head, and I can't see my desktop right now, and I don't want to click off the game. Prey 2017 is a whole other animal, horror sci-fi with System Shock like Okay. I'll have to look into Prey 2017. Is it on Steam? Because like any new games, I really don't have like new systems. I have a barely functioning PS4 that is at this point is essentially a DVD player, and I have a PlayStation 2 and a nearly broken Sega Saturn. See, actually, I have 3 PlayStation 2s. One that can play PlayStation 2 games, but not PlayStation 1 games. One that can play PlayStation 1 games and not PlayStation 2 games. And a Japanese PlayStation 2. Steam? Cool. And Cop Dad's back. And we're flashing back to Cop Dad being a huge asshole. Ah. And I will say, like, as bad as Cop Dad is, this scene right here, it makes him look the absolute worst that he is in this entire game. It's, you only really know that if there's if you actually hear the sound. I think we got another about 2, maybe 3 minutes of cutscene. Because the Cop Dad ride cutscene is stupidly long. Goddamn. Also, Cop Dad, you are his dad. You know he is deaf. Why are you trying to talk to him while you're driving? Like, he's not even looking at you. He's not... And right here is where any percent would end for me. But we still have one entire chapter left to go. What the heck? Oh. Sorry, I saw a Facebook message come up on my phone. A friend of mine is at a convention right now, and he's just talking about it. Alright. Got my finger on the button, just waiting for it to go black. Because I forget exactly what seat, like, if it's both Dane and Cop Dad, or if it's just Cop Dad on the screen before it goes black. I think it's after this scene right here. Hurry up, my face is itchy. I use the other hand. Hey! I knew there was gonna be time save. Because my Isaac fight was pretty bad on these splits. Alright, on to a chapter that's about half of the run. Let's go. Trying to save my focus to the start of the next area. Oh, there's a... Red Suspenders Man. He gets the full focus to the dome. And that should start us off with focus for the one of two actually normal enemy rooms that worry me. This one more so than the one after it. This one has the largest room with the most enemies that have all three enemy types. So even on easy, it's very possible to lose all your health and get the cutscene where, you know, mom wife gives you strange looks, which is just straight time loss. Excuse me. Yeah, this room, actually, like the rest of chapter 6 is pretty stress-inducing. This room is very stressful. The man bun fight can be stressful if it doesn't start off well. If it starts off poor, it's scary. then the room right before Tay, and Tay himself. After Tay, it's not too bad. Though, found out watching Heppenwana that on the very last two phases of the game, where Dane is like hurt, so he's not moving very well, it's very possible for Dane to literally trip over himself. Like, because he tried to move forward and he just face planted, like not even trying to attack, just tried to run forward, fell flat in his face. So let's try to avoid that. All right, here we go. All right, that sucked. Go into focus. Oh, don't. Bad. I'm just taking this guy out. Just. Still up. Going to focus. All right, that's him down. Good. That could have been worse. That could have been much worse. It was a little scary because I just wasn't getting my focus on Red Suspenders Man. Great game. Okay, so remember for this fight, don't use focus on these two guys. Run straight into Babcock. Immediately use focus on Babcock and try to just keep that going without him blocking and requiring a second cycle. And if that happens, hope he tries to straighten his tie, which just gives you a free hit. Otherwise, you're just trying to get like one shot in, and like kind of how you fight Isaac, where you get like one shot in, move back, one shot in, move back, until you get your focus back. And we also need to go into the Tay fight with focus, because Tay is equally as much of a douche. And too many times I can say Tay has actually, I think in every run, Tay has hit me so hard that the game, like, if you get hit really hard, the screen will, like, shatter, or, like, it looks like it gets, like, a bullet wound or something. Kind of like in Resident Evil if you shoot the screen. I think every run fighting Tay, that's happened. Again, this is a scene that could have taken place with the live action actors instead of the in-game stuff. Alright, Babcock, let's go. What's great is in any percent, you don't see this guy at all until now. This is bad. Oh, shit. Oh, my fucking God. That was terrible. Oh my God. That may have killed... I don't think that killed PB, but that's still really bad. Oh my God. Oh, shit! Oh my God, that was god awful. That may have actually killed the run. He just would not go down. That sucks because we are actually on record pace right now. Well, we were until that happened. Like, we're on record pace by 1 minute and 10 seconds, and that fight just... That the time lost there was definitely over a minute and 10 seconds. I need to hope for just the rest of the run to be good. That sucks. Like, I know I can, if I do another run, I can probably get back to that pace. It's just definitely not going to do it tonight. Like, I try to save Quiet Bag for like once a week at most. Man, like, I could probably make up some time with a good Tay, but I don't think this is gonna be a man. Like, definitely some great golds though. Like, no matter how this run ends, these golds are phenomenal. Because like, to give you an idea how good these times are, Heppenwanna recently beat Blessed Silence hard record, and he also got this the first sub 2 hours run that's not in an any percent category. With that time, these times up until this split were ahead of that run. I think on chapter 5 it was only ahead by 5 seconds, but still. Well, bam! I need to practice. Like, I really don't want to go through chapter 6 over and over to practice Babcock, but I think I might need to. Or at least, like, do it, like, 2 or 3 times. Just so I could get, like, how to do the fight down. Because I could have sworn you could just immediately pop focus and just start bashing him. No, you have to do the same thing that, like, Isaac does almost. Hello, friends. Hello. Boo. Here, we got about 20 more minutes left in the run. Alright, you know what? While this cutscene's going, I'm going to load up my current PV on my phone and see if I can get to this point in the run, or at least close to it, to see just if I'm actually behind. I think I am behind because of that. That's really hard to find a spot. It's really hard. Phone, please. We're about to get into the fight. Well, neat. Sign language, right? You'd think. There's like barely any sign language in this game. How you doing, Arknon? Ah, dickhole. Grumpy? Why are you grumpy? Is it in Russia? What the hell? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like a hack right there. Aw, you jerk. Can more guys come in, please? Using focus on one dude is not worth it. Oh yeah, that's weird. I gotta get closer. Get closer, Dane. There you go. Alright, come on, use it. You should be the last one. Okay. We have focus going into Tay, which is necessary to start. Dude, we were on such good pace in this run. We went into this chapter 3 minutes ahead of our personal best, which is 1 minute and 10 seconds over the current record, and then one boss fight just destroyed that. So I don't know what I'm gonna end up having at the end of this run. This is one of those, I haven't played the game in a month, and I forgot how a boss worked and just got rocked by him. Yes, the main character is deaf. Dane is deaf. And because of that, Square Enix decided to remove the audio on your first playthrough. Yeah. New Game Plus literally only adds the audio. There are no other functions of New Game Plus in this game. Oh shit. Alright. Tay is down. That was a good Tay. We needed that good Tay. We do have to fight him again, but the second time we fight him is not anywhere near as bad. Oh no! I have been shot in the back and there's no exit wound, so that's definitely rattling around in there. Yeah, this literally, this game's New Game Plus is just audio. And I don't think the game at first even came out with that. I think that had to be added. Excuse me. Alright, and now random conversation with mom wife. And we call her that because the same actress plays both Dane's love interest and Dane's mother. Alright, in this next section, we need to hope that we're gonna get like a barrage of normal enemies. We just need to hope that they either actually run at us or they all spawn in like a similar area to take them out quickly.
See if I can get that back up.
Checking something on my phone real quick while this cutscene's going. If my phone will actually load anything. Yeah, I won't have much time to actually check because I'm about to start fighting again. Yeah, dang it. Dang it. Also, this is never explained. It's never like, oh, the mask he's wearing is giving him supernatural powers. Oh, Dane is like a ghost or something. Shh. Yo, Bandit Bill with the tier 1. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting cheese scorpions. He's dead. Oh, God. Boom! Yeah, the picture that he drew as a kid. All right, now we got a bunch of randoms. No, we do have to do a regular fight with him again. That's the wrong button. There's like a button to dash forward. I just forget what it is. I found the button to dash back though. Which is something you never need to do as this version of Dane. Also, flying nut kick. Spin! This part's just fun. Like... Oh, there you are. You just go like God mode on everything. Yo. This cutscene's a little longer than what I want, but that's fine. Try to do the flying nut kick as it's like one of the faster animations. I think I hit him once before. So we're getting that. And spin me right round, baby. Alright, that's the last one. Okay. That was okay. I accidentally dashed backwards, though, so that's just unfortunate. Because I just forgot buttons. Also, that laugh is so goofy. Like, that smile, I mean. He looks like he farted and he's waiting for you to smell it when he's, like, just grinning like that. Just... That should do it. Spin right round. Oh, what? Why is it? When doing the light attacks, if it does an animation like that, that usually means you've killed the target. All right, we have 2 more fights left against the actual final boss of the game, and they're not hard. But after this, like, Dane's adrenaline just like wears off and he's attacked stupidly slow. Also, I want to see if I can like find someone who can make that mask. Like, no lie, I want that mask. If I can find someone who can make that mask, I want to see if they'll get 2 and send one over to Heppenwana, because I know he wants that mask too. And oh no, Cop Dad is still alive. And yes, oh no is right, because Cop Dad is the worst human being. Like, the absolute worst human being. And if you could actually hear, like, Dane in this moment, or during this cutscene, you'll just be like, what the hell are you talking about? Because, like, he's obviously freaking out. Like, Tay is actually his friend, or was his friend before he did that. But, like, he's freaking out. Also, she just kissed the bloody, dirty mask. That's just gross. But he's gonna ask her a whole bunch of times, why can't I hear? Dane, you're deaf, man. You're deaf. Like, I don't know if they also say if, like, he was either born that way or if, yeah, I don't know if the game... I'm pretty sure the game doesn't clarify that. Though in the credits, they show, like, still images of the actors. And I think from those, you can interpret that he is, that he wasn't born deaf. Also, looking at the time and knowing what I have left, I think this might be a PB. It might just miss world record. Which is totally fine. Also, Cop Dad came up here and he's gonna put that Quiet Man mask on, and now he's gonna fight you. Also, earlier in the game, the Quiet Man has a cattle prod, and now Cop Dad has a cattle prod. Yeah, welcome back, Cheryl. How's your food? Alright, we have two phases of this fight. Essentially, one with Cop Dad using his... Why does this game look like it's a video of real life? Because these are live action cutscenes. Yeah. You'll see in just a moment when we get into the actual game mechanics. Made some more rotini alfredo with veggies. Nice. He's like, bring it, noob. Let's go. Essentially, it's going to be phase 1, Cop Dad using the cattle prod. Phase 2 is you break the cattle prod, you fight him normally. Yeah. Oh, come on, Dane, come on. Okay, phase 1's down. This might actually be world record. Because phase 2's not the longest. It's definitely not going to be sub 2 anymore, though. That shitty Babcock fight saw to that. I've never seen this animation before. Why is it so long? What is... What? Alright, come on. You might need like 1 or 2 more hits. The time. That's record. Why is that a gold too? What? Oh my god, the Babcock fight went so bad. How is that a gold? How's that? Dude, if that Babcock fight went well, that would have been a sub 2 hour. Which, as long as this game has been run, that only just happened, like, I think 2 days ago. Like, gotta get sub 2 now. I'm not gonna grind for it, but I do runs of this game at most once a week. But yeah, record. I don't understand how that was a gold, though. That Babcock fight was so bad. It's in the name. Yeah. But yeah, that's record by 1 minute and 15 seconds. This can go about a minute lower. Also, as funny as as what I'm about to say is, we've had no sound for this entire game. And now when the credits start, I have to mute the audio. Because if, like, if the song that plays during the credits actually goes on Twitch, I will get a copyright strike. Oh yeah, yeah. We had no audio, and then the moment audio starts, you have to mute it. Yo, what's up, Bunny Mountain? How you doing, dude? Dude, doing runs of this now is gonna be like, it's gonna be rough because damn near all of my time save is on the last chapter. Like, there's some time save on chapter 5 leading up to Isaac, but my Isaac was pretty good. Tay went very well. The only major blemish was the Babcock fight, where he just rocked me. Like, all those other splits went very well. So chapter 4 and 5 are like where the time save's at. Yeah, like those right there make me think that he wasn't born deaf. And honestly, I'm thinking about submitting this game to like random marathons. And if I get in, I want to learn the sign language for like, hello, my name is Reclesis, and this is the Quiet Man. I hope you enjoy it kind of thing, and then go into the run. Oh, and Showtime, but I mentioned Man Bun earlier. Babcock is Man Bun. That's his actual name. I'm saying Babcock rocked me. He's a boss fight where like you can hit him with normal attacks if he's like adjusting his tie in the fight, but otherwise he tends to dodge or block most attacks. His attacks tend to do more damage. Even if you're in focus, he'll hurt you. And I completely forgot that. Babcock. Babcock. And I completely forgot about that because I haven't run this in a month. So when I went into it, I just popped focus and started flailing at him, and he's like, block, 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 block. Punched me in the face and nearly killed me. I'm like, oh, okay. How do I fight you again? Like, the only way I was able to actually get him into a prone state was to dodge one of his attacks during focus. Because if you like dodge at a perfect moment, then you not only dodge the attack, but you knock them down and do some damage. And then from there, you can cheese the game by just punching in the air above where they are, and they eventually will just snap back up and start getting hit. Also, I'm gonna say this now because this is probably the runner and mod who's probably gonna be verifying this run. Heppenwada, I apologize for not only making you watch another run of this game, but for pushing your goal back. He's trying to get every world record in this game. He had this one. He got the hard mode version of this one, and he was one record away from having all of the records for this game, which I have the any percent record for it right now. And now I just beat this one. He's definitely a runner who can take it back, though.